Check that connection. Yo, what it do? What up? Another good one for uncomfortable conversations, baby. How y'all doing today? We live. I'm gonna let y'all take some time to come on in. All right. My co-host in here. How y'all feeling today? This good Tuesday. Today was pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yo, oh, she in. What's
There
up,
you
girl?
go.
What's happening?
I know, but who phone? I mean, I think it's Madison calling my phone. Let me put my
Yeah,
phone.
good.
Yes, my niece, my little. Oh, she 5, 6. She keep calling me.
Trying to talk to her auntie. What's
Yeah,
up? All tapping in. Who all tapping in? Shit with T. What's up, girl? What's up? What's up, my G? You alright?
buddy.
That was a good show you did with Cuz. That was a good one. I like that.
I
I like
can't do
that. Go ahead and go get the other, uncomfortable combo in there. I travels too.
it.
And Amber in the building. Got my homegirl Brittany in the building. Oh, what it do? How you been? What's happening?
Daughter, she said, "Finally, you miss me." It
That's what's up. So how was your day, Nate? How are you? How you
was
been
good today.
today?
Busy, but good.
That's what's up.
How about yours?
Shit. Between work, man, I'm about ready to suplex somebody at that job. swear,
Yeah,
I swear, man, it's taking me there. It's taking me to a postal place.
I,
I ain't
I don't
trying
go
to go.
post.
Listen, I ain't trying to go postal just yet, but man, it is definitely taking me to that point. But I'm just gonna
I
keep praying
feel you.
and letting God do his work because I ain't gonna fold, man. I ain't gonna let these people see the side that they expecting to see. So I'm just gonna keep it moving. You heard?
That's what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. But I've been good, been chilling. We still trying to look for a house. It's hard. This market is not. It's not good. It's not good for unless you a seller.
Yeah, it's been real kind of tight. Kind of when you're
Yeah.
dealing with the market, it's kind of up and down. So, you never know what you'll get
Yeah.
around. You just got to catch it. Like, just keep
Yeah.
praying. It's going to happen.
Oh yeah. I ain't worried about it. I know what's gonna happen. It's just that I be like, get off work and I'm running around trying to find a house. I'm tired. I got shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, question. What do you think about like um as far as like when dealing with relationships, do you think this is something I thought about earlier? Do you think it's a responsibility for equal initiation when it comes to sex?
I think it should be definitely.
Is
Yeah.
it like to your liking? What would you say? Would you say that is a requirement within your relationship? Like, I require
I
it.
don't
Like,
say a requirement, but I think it makes it better. I think it's nice. Yeah, if you have to be an aggressor all the time, it's like sometimes it probably can make you feel like, do you want me? Like if
yeah,
you got
like
a person,
like
yeah,
that. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a requirement neither, but it would be nice to have it where it's 50-50, where
yeah,
you, you may not feel, you just want to just fall back and see like, all right, you see how she
right.
feeling. Got on her favorite cologne, or I got on a shirt or something. You know what I'm saying? See how she feeling that. You know, uh, try to
Right,
set it up.
right.
So, sometimes you get what you get, but yeah. I would feel like, you know, it should be 50-50. I think, you
But I
know,
do think that sometimes women, not all women, but I think sometimes some women are not in touch with their like sexuality. So sometimes they hold back a little bit, you know. And then there's some women that's all the way there, and they gonna go all the way in, and you're
mm,
gonna be hold on.
you'll be like, hey, hold on, I just got to the crib. Let
Uh,
me take a shower or something, refreshing up. Yeah, I feel you. I feel
hey everybody, what's going on?
more people tapping in. What's up?
Yeah,
The deal got babe in the building.
what's going on, sis? I
Cousin
know y'all.
C.
I
What's
be
up? How little man doing? How King doing? That's my man. He look just like y'all. Swear. He look more like for sure, for sure. Yeah, but like I was saying, like I wouldn't necessarily say it's a requirement, but it should, like you say, with your, you know, if a person is in touch with their sexuality, and that is kind of basing it off that, you know, some people are not even in touch with their shit. They really don't even know what they really like. They have
exactly
an idea of what they like. They do know somewhat of what they like, but they don't know fully to the full extent. And
right.
it would take that person to bring that out of them. You know what I'm saying? You got to out of that person. Some people just
Some
not.
people, some people know, but they don't want to say it because it may come off like like you. Okay, say like you dating a man and he more reserved, and you reserved like out in the streets, but in home you might be kind of wild, and you know he reserved. You might not know how he gonna take it if you be like, this is what I like, this is what I want, this. All. He might be like, damn, like that's what you this what you into, you know.
Mhm.
So it might be holding back a little bit.
And you know what? I would agree because as time goes in your relationship, I would say you don't want to bring out your whole arsenal. You
Right.
know,
Right.
you don't
Thing.
want to be going into all your bag of tricks and everything just right just yet, and then you know things go sour, and then it's just
Right.
all there. So nah, gradually as things progress in a relationship, yeah, I do agree to that. That
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
something, yeah, that
Yeah. Cause
happened in.
you pulling out some shit out the closet. That man might be like, wait, so how long you had these whips? How long
Mm,
you messing with him?
exactly. We got some. Oh, all right, Barbie, what's up, girl?
Hey,
Ah, tapping in. How you doing? How you doing? My man G just tapped in. What's up, G? Yes, sir. But yeah, so I just asked the question about you know, as far as in the relationship, initiating sex, should it be 50-50? You know, should both parties, you know, equally have a hand in initiating sex and versus just being one-sided? So for those who just chimed in, you want to comment, leave your comments, and we will definitely get to them. You dig? Yes, sir.
yes.
Anybody commenting? I see T. She's talking about, I'll be ready.
Be ready, ready. I bet I know T do.
Right. I know T, she be ready with it. Ain't no thinking about it. That let's go.
Right. I
T said,
mean, if you got somebody, you know, y'all like that. Cause something, it depends on how y'all vibe too. Like initially, you know, if y'all on the same page already, you gonna kind of be able to read the person. You know, there's some people that you're not gonna be able to read, and you're gonna be like kind of reserved, trying to see where they at. And then if you don't see what if they never left, cause I mean, it could be both ways. Y'all both could be holding back because you like, oh shit, I don't know what she gonna say, and she might be like, I don't know what he gonna say, and y'all both could
right.
have some inner freaks in y'all, and y'all not even letting each other know because y'all scared.
You don't judgment. You scared of that judgment because you be like, shit.
Right,
I be out here, you know, being out here on some old Ron Jeremy porn type shit. And I
right,
don't want this nigga. He's some type of freak. Hell no, I
right,
can't fuck up.
right.
So you gotta kind of get into it a little bit. Then
To it
once
ain't nothing wrong because that's what it's made for.
you put to comfortability.
Yep.
Comfortability is major. Some people may not be comfortable right off the bat. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. We gotta make sure we vibe, and then once
Exactly.
we vibe, it could get to that point. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let you just have a drunk night where you just forget all that.
And then you do that, and then y'all wake up like, damn,
Like, damn, I did all that shit.
that happened last night. Ha ha ha.
Can't stop. So now it's like the tricks is out the bag. Once you bring it
Okay.
out, ooh,
Then he gonna be like, can you do that again? You like, what the fuck did I
yeah. And you gonna be like, wait, I did that? Hold up, wait a minute. I ain't do that to you. I ain't doing that shit.
Right. Like,
Gotta
you did
remember.
that. Oh no, you did. I got a video. Like, I'll let you record it.
My babe, hold on in the comments. What we got? Allie B. Ray, my babe said, I agree, both should. Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
All right, Barbie, exactly. It's probably agreeing some shit I said. Yes, Nate, the vibe is everything. Show for show.
I'm plugging my.
He said, man, I swear you are a fool. And drop the underwear, period. We grown. And I'm sleepy. Hey.
Nah. I don't get on here with y'all boost. Y'all know y'all be a little reserved.
But that RT, when you was talking about you sleepy, I swear it could be like that. You be like, dog, damn, dog, I'm tired, but fucking, I'm about to lay it down. Tired to the motherfucker. Soon as you get off, she get off. All right, bet.
Right.
Man, Jay said it definitely should be equal. It's cool to be dominant sometimes, but some people want to be spontaneous or explore it. Yeah, definitely, bro. Hell yeah. Explore it won't hurt either. Want to try it? Try something new. Yep. Role play, all the role playing, the eyes and stuff. You know, we ain't got to the role playing yet, but I'm for damn sure down with it. You know.
Yeah, I ain't never done that either. I'm gonna have to try that.
Damn sure down. I'm with it.
You with it?
See, my man with Rich Dollars. My man Rich, he with it.
Hey, we're gonna have to try that out. I like 50 Shades, and I did like I before I saw the movies, I read all of the books. And the books and movies differ a little bit, because in the book they did a lot of role play where he would have her act like people or different things. And I was like, that's some cool shit. I got a bunch of wigs. I mean, I could be anybody. Okay.
All right, y'all. It's enough for chit chat, slick slack. All right, look. So let's get into this topic, sis. Man.
Yes.
Ooh, you came up with a real good one. So
yes.
There be specific roles in the household. Either you married, relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you living together, y'all share a home together, y'all a relationship together, and you may have kids, right? But within that household, man, woman, are there specific roles in that household? How is ran? So Nate, go ahead, top it off. What you think?
Okay, so when I first got into the relationship with my husband, I had an idea of what I thought a man should be. And after years of being in a relationship, I realized that just because you're a man don't mean you have to do certain things. Because let me not say as long as. My husband will pay the bills, do all that stuff. He don't work on cars, but like my idea, I was like, I need a husband that's gonna fix cars.
Right. But not every man is handy.
Exactly. So I didn't know that though. Because all of my uncles did it. My uncles, they worked on cars. They know how to build, do electricity. They did all the stuff that I thought a man should do, and that's what I was raised around. But that's why I want to come up with this topic is because I was so blinded. So whenever I got with a man, if he ain't do nothing else, I was like, so what you know how to do then? So you don't do nothing. And I would be like, this what a man's supposed to do. Like, men is supposed to do this. And then guys would be like, that is not. Because, I mean, I dated guys, smart guys. So, no, they weren't like super handy dandy, but they know, you know what I'm saying? They went to school. They got good jobs. So it was different. I wasn't dating a guy that was like out here working a mechanic, you know. So now my idea of a man's role or a woman's role has changed. I don't feel like there should be a role where I'm the only one cooking and cleaning because I'm a woman. I don't feel like the man should just be the person that just go to work and and take out the garbage and do all that stuff. Although I don't take out the garbage in my house. I have 5 men here. I'm not taking out no garbage because I got 5 men. But I don't feel like that's the role that Richard has to do. Before I got with Richard, I cut my own grass because I like to do yard work. I like my yard to look nice. But now that I'm married, Richard does. At first he did, because like he didn't do that. That wasn't his thing. But then we got married, he started doing more things. And he actually started learning how to do different things. So now he will. Our lawnmower broke down. He actually went out there and fixed that motherfucker. Like, and I didn't even know he was gonna be able to do that shit, but he did it. You know what I'm saying? He learned how to change his own oil. I'm learning that there's no specific role, and I'm okay with it. At first, I wasn't. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, "The fuck you don't do? You don't know how to put a start on my car. Like you can't just build me
Grew
a
up,
table."
grew up being that way, so that's what you
Yeah,
knew. That's what you
yeah,
saw as a
yeah.
girl. Like I, I saw my grandmother always cooking. My
Right,
granddad never cook.
right.
Never. I've never seen my grandfather cook shit.
Me
He made
either.
coffee. He made her put some shit in the microwave, but in the pot, stirring up, whipping up, none of that.
Never, never. I ain't never seen it either. My grandmother catered to my granddad. Like she made his food. He would come in from work. She made his food. He would come in and he would get undressed, do what he doing, get in his sit in his chair, baby. And my grandma had a little TV tray table thing, you know what I'm talking about? And then she'd bring his food right to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, now for me, I don't really think it's a yes and no.
Okay.
Reason why I say yes is because for me, I just can't see my wife taking out the trash. I'm not having her taking out the trash. That shit'd be full like a motherfucker when I get home. And I'd be like, well, damn, my son, he can take the shit out. He ain't old enough. Nah. But fuck it. My job. I'm gonna take out the trash, bro. She's not taking shit out unless I'm not home and she just cleaning and she
Yeah.
just out while she's cleaning and taking other things to the recycle bin. So be it. That's her decision. But if I'm home or if it needs to be taken out, I'm doing that.
That's
Now,
right.
you mentioned you cut grass. That's cool. But for me, you can plant some flowers. You make sure the flowers is cool. If you want to help me edge, I guess you can do that. But I'm cutting grass because that's just, I'm the man of the
Yeah.
house. And I like how my yard to look a certain way.
Yeah.
So I'm
No,
cutting
that
the grass.
was before I started dating him. When I didn't have him.
In general, even in
Yeah.
relationship period, like that's just me. Like I'm gonna do it. I'm cutting the grass.
Yeah.
Then you can make sure you can help me outside by trimming the bushes if you want to do that. But cutting the grass is
I ain't doing none of it.
now the no part. It may be certain things, as you probably might have alluded to, that say for instance, Alex is a better cook. Not saying that's her role to cook, but she's more so of the cook because she's the better cook.
Exactly. Yeah.
Apartment. Sad
Yeah.
as it is, I'm learning. Don't get me wrong. I'm learning. Like when she be in there whipping it up, I'll be looking and taking notes and asking questions and watching what she doing. So yeah, I'm learning. And I also did some other things like I make bachelor food, burgers, tacos, and all that kind of shit. But not no
Yeah.
meal. So you know what I'm saying? I'm learning gradually, getting my little chef curry on, but it's coming. But she's more so cook. If it's anything that need to be repaired or something like that, that would be
Yeah.
something more. You know what I'm saying? If she needs help with her car, that's something that I would do. I'm an automotive engineer, so I would, look at her car and, now that I'm, fully aware how to do changing brakes properly on a foreign vehicle shit, I can do that shit my damn self. So that would be something that I would do for you. I wouldn't have her out there changing her brakes and rotors, even though she, as a tomboy, she probably would want to because that's just her and she loves cars herself. But that would be
Yeah.
more something that I would handle, something that I would do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's more so like to know, like, yeah, there's certain things that hell no, you're not doing, and no, because it's like it's things that you may be better at that role than I am. Like you may be better at balancing the checkbook.
Right.
You may be better at, remembering the, dates of events and things of that nature. So that'd be your role. I may be better at cleaning the kitchen or,
Right.
folding, or you have a system, she folds the clothes. I'm sorry, excuse me, pardon, correction. She would wash the clothes and then I would fold them. Me and the kids, we all would fold them. So
Yeah.
it's a give
I
or
agree.
take. It's a yay and nay for me.
I agree with that. I think that I learned to just be okay with what we're good at. I think that where your strength is where you should base, well, for us. I was like, that's what you should base your house on. Like I said, before I met Richard, I was cutting my grass and doing my own yard because I didn't have a man. Got with Richard, that's it. Richard get out there gladly, especially once I got him that drive online one. Once I bought him that, baby, he's out there. But he has both because our yard is super fucking big anyway. Um, he cut the grass. You know what I'm saying? I go out there and I plant my flowers, but he put the mulch down. He put the weed and feed. He'll edge it, do whatever. I don't take the garbage out. I don't put my own gas because I have 5 men here, so I don't do that. But I am the person. I am the main cook here. I am the person that probably clean the most here. But the guys here do things like that, that men do, but I had to get away from saying it to Richard because I would say stuff like that to him, like, so you don't, but that's what men do.
Yeah.
Then I thought about it, like, well, what if he was telling me like, so you don't do this, you don't do that, but that's what women do. I would be mad than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, because I don't wash clothes. He wash, I don't wash. And if you told me, now I can do everything else, but I don't want to do laundry because I did laundry for a long time for these 4 kids. So I don't want to do laundry. So Richard does, and he does it well, and he don't complain. So if he was to tell me like, that's what women do, I probably wouldn't have been cussed him out because that ain't what women do. Because I don't do laundry.
No, you can't generalize it, man, at all.
Yeah,
Everything changed a lot, and it's a lot of things that women are capable of doing just as men. You know what I'm saying? Like put break
yeah,
car too. Let
yeah.
alone
Because I actually know a lot about
let alone
cars.
oil and everything else. So you're getting off into the comments.
Yeah, because I finally started seeing them. I wasn't seeing them.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh.
And now I'm seeing them. Okay. She told my Alex to my aunt, I'm not. I know that's right. She ain't taking out no trash, and she's not. I
You
know what
ain't.
that was. I know what that was response was too.
Mm-mm. No. Who else we got?
Somebody said everyone start from somewhere. You wouldn't be messing with something if you didn't know that what you was doing, and even if you didn't know, you was gonna learn by messing. Yeah, that's true. You gonna mess up and learn today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. Richard just said something. He said, I used to grill. I did a lot of things for myself because I didn't have a man. I had 4 kids. Didn't have a man. So I did cut my own grass. My kids were little at the time, so they wasn't cutting grass at the time. So I was cutting my own grass, planting my own flowers. I was grilling, all that, yeah. So I guess when I got with a man, sorry. So I guess when I got with a man, my son, get nice. I guess when I got with a man, I was like, I can pass this on. Now I can. I don't have to grill. I don't have to do this. You know, but that ain't the case.
Hell no.
I mean, Richard grilled and do all that now. Thank God.
We got some more comments in. What else we got?
I already said I need my roles in a relationship to be clear. And when and if either of us decided to do more one day or another one, that's fine. That's true. I like that. Yeah.
You right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's be clear on them shits.
Hey, let's get that out in the open.
Yeah, let's get it all out in the open so we already know what our role is, what we doing. So when anybody slack off, hey, motherfucker, you on some bullshit. What you doing?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I don't think it necessarily have to be this is what women do, this is what men do. I feel like that, It doesn't have to be a general because I feel like that's how it was back in the day. Like that's why we was saying when we noticed with our grandparents that our grandmothers was doing all that shit and our grandfathers was sitting back like the king, like shit. I ain't touching the motherfucking thing. Dishes ain't mine, kitchen ain't mine. I don't vacuum. All I do is go to work. The granddaddy wasn't washing no clothes, none of that. And my granddaddy didn't cut the grass either. My uncle did.
See? All depend on how shit work out, man. How, in the relationship, like I already said. Yeah. Let's be clear on them roles.
Right. I said, let's be clear.
Right up front. We ain't no questions asked on the back end. Questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Definitely good. So what else we got? We got a lot of comments in here.
And I'm missing them. I only see those too.
Shit with T. Make sure y'all get my comment. These men is over at work and over fucked. Say it loud, proud. These women don't want to do shit in 2022.
Damn. Don't go hard, T. Don't go hard on the women now, T.
He went super in.
These women is overworked in 2022.
Everybody overworked. Shit.
That's true.
That's why true. Ain't shit, because everybody overworked.
That's true.
Doing like 40-hour work weeks where it's like you working Monday through Thursday, you get a 3-day weekend. Like that should be life for everybody.
That was what my old job was before I got this new one. I wish I would have stayed my ass right motherfucking there. Because that 3-day weekend was life. I ain't gonna even lie. It made it a lot easier to get off on Thursday and know I have Friday because Friday is the last day of the week. But I can get shit done that I wasn't able to get Monday to Thursday done, right? I ain't take off work, nothing. I got that shit done on Friday, doctor's appointments, whatever I need to do. And then the weekend was mine to chill.
Thanks. See, babe. See, she said, I agree. Lead with your strong suit. And some things you can progressively learn. Yeah, facts. It's not a role. It's more of what you're better at or willing to learn new things. Yes.
Yeah. I think that's good. True.
That is definitely facts.
Yeah, I think that's because I mean, if you willing to learn new things or whatever you good at, like Richard is so technical. Like if it wasn't for him, there would be a lot of things. I'm getting the camera. Hi, grandson. Get him because he ain't gonna close on. Sorry, y'all. But if you good at something, you do that because like shit break around here that's the computers, anything like that. Richard is on Johnny on the spot. I wouldn't know what the fuck to do with this shit. I don't know how to work none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But Richard do. Now I more into cars than Richard because like I said, I had men in my life that worked on cars. So I will be out there with my uncles, and I'm like, "Hey, what's that? Okay, so what you doing with that?" So now, when it comes to cars, I can be like, "Okay, Richard, this is what it probably need. This is what it sounds like. Oh, okay, like my battery died, right?" And I ain't gonna be funny, but if my battery died or something happened to my car did that, I'd be like, "So what did it do first, Richard?" And I would ask them all these things to rule out if it's the alternator or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, because if you do that, or unhook the battery and then see if the power go off, how the car start, like all type of shit that a normal person that don't know about cars will know that. But because I've been around men, I know what it is. If the brakes go to the floor, I'm like, well, maybe your brakes not all the way out. You might just got, might need a new thing. Okay, the cylinder thing, whatever. But you might need another one because the brake fluid might have went out because it wasn't sealed properly. Like so many different things that I know. That's me. I know things. You know what I'm saying? That maybe somebody might not know. So you can use your strong suits in your relationship to better your relationship too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because you can, and that's an iron and sharpening iron thing, because you can learn something from him, he can learn something from you, and then boom,
Exactly.
you learn
Yeah.
something new to hold on with, and I learn
Yeah.
something new to hold on with, and man,
hmm And I do. I honestly do learn from him a lot.
it's all, it's all about growing and, you
Yeah.
know, in the upward spiral. Some people go down here for some reason, but hey, I'm trying to go this way. I'm on there for the long haul. I'm trying,
Definitely.
Lord willing, I'm trying to go 82 years or some shit like that. Like, I hope I live to see like 95. Give me
Right.
90.
Right. Give me 50 years with my husband, okay?
Right. Hell yeah. I want all them years, man. 50, all
Right.
that. I want to grow old and just be loved and all that shit, man.
That's right. That's how I feel. Same here. That's exactly the way I feel.
To give back, god damn it.
Yeah. What
And my
is
man
this?
got some more comments. My man G in here, what he say? He said gender roles are old school, but I do still apply some, like talking about cutting garbage and taking out, taking out the trash and cutting the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
That's something basically what I was alluding to, G. I said that same thing. Like, for my wife, hell no, you ain't taking out no trash. Fuck.
Right. Definitely.
Unless you cleaning and you throwing shit out, you know what I'm saying? You doing some
Yeah.
real cleaning around the house and it needs to go to the trash, then, so be it. And especially if I'm not home, then all right, fine, do what you gotta do.
Well, I ain't doing that shit. I'm telling you now. My husband,
Stay there
my
until
husband and my kids already know that motherfucking garbage be sitting on the floor next to the garbage before I fucking take that shit out. And I don't pump no motherfucking gas in my motherfucking car.
oh no, hell
And
no. If you by yourself, you better be pumping your goddamn gas. But if it's a
it better
situation,
be in my car before I go some motherfucking where. I let them know before I get live. Like I got 30 miles to empty. I suggest someone take the car tonight, get it gassed up, or in the morning, whichever you have to do. Get it
all
gas.
right.
Last my son took it at 7 o'clock in the morning before, 6 something in the morning before I went to work. As long as it get done, I don't care. I don't care.
No, that's what's up. Hey,
Okay,
hey,
nah.
I don't blame you. If you say you ain't pumping no gas, nothing, none of that, and you got fellas at the house, sons, husband, to hey, look, I just came home, Rich. My shit on empty, like 15 miles empty to the gallon. I'm sorry, babe, but yeah, take
Yeah.
it.
For real, because let me tell you why I was and I had no problem doing it, but now I don't do it anymore because I have been seeing more and more of this human trafficking thing, and it got me so to the point where I don't even like to go to the market by myself or nothing because it's like it seemed like shit just be going on everywhere, and I'm scared of it, and I don't want to deal with it. And plus, I just don't want to pump no gas. I just ain't gonna do it. One time I went to the gas station. I sat there for about 20, 30 minutes because I couldn't get my gas tank open. Don't laugh, Richard. He laughing because I had to call him and he had to come to the gas station because I was gonna pump my own gas one day. I was going on my way to get my hair done, and then I forgot I ain't had no gas, and then I was like, damn, okay, I'm gonna stop because I don't want to stop. Go back home and make him go pump it. So I was like, I'll just fucking do it while I'm out. And then I got to the gas station and I didn't know how to open my fucking gas tank because I had never pumped my own gas in the car, so I didn't know how to open it. So I'm looking all around the fucking car. I call Richard. He trying to tell me how to open it, and then I couldn't find it. So I had to call him and wait for him to get there.
Damn.
That's a foreign car. I didn't know. I had got the car. I didn't know nothing about that shit. No,
Damn, that is fucking hilarious. Hell no.
look at here.
He said, I ain't gotta open that motherfucker.
I had just got the car. Like I had it for like about 7 months, but I had never gas. Like the day I got my car, Richard, he followed me. We went to the gas station. He pumped the gas. So I never even, and from that day, I never had to pump it. So I never even took the time to even figure it out. So this is the first time that I was going to pump gas, and I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought I just knew, and I was like, okay, boom. I'm going to get my hair done. I looked down. I was like, damn, I got and the drive was the reason why. Like if I was going around somewhere around my house, I'd have been fine. But the drive I had to take was an hour away, and I knew I wasn't gonna make it. So I was like, let me just go ahead and stop. Then I just jumped out, paid for the gas, get ready to pump the gas, like, and it was the push thing. Like, you got to push your gas tank in, you know.
Allie said, she said, I had to read my manual.
What kind of car she got?
She got a, what's that? What you got? It's a Volkswagen. It's not the, that should start with a T.
T? Touareg?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, with Touareg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, yeah, that's what I said. The foreign cars, baby, they get you fucked up. I didn't know what to do. And then Richard told me, like, why don't you read your manual? I'm like, who the fuck reads manuals?
Yeah, one of them foreign cars, you better read that motherfucker.
You're right. You're right. Because I thought that motherfucker.
Supposed to only put unleaded in that motherfucker. You supposed to put premium. You get that shit. Oh shit, damn.
Well, I didn't know that. I don't know, how did I know that? I knew that. Oh, it said on my car say. They told you. They told me at the dealership. Oh, yeah. Well, they told me at the dealership like this car only take premium. Now that's the only thing I don't like about my motherfucking car, cause gas is like $5, and like my car take $5 gas, and I don't like it. And I got.
It's kind of expensive down there. Shit, we damn near almost like that shit. We like $4.49, $4.30, some shit like that.
I think it's $4.29 for regular, but I got a fucking my BMW truck take motherfucking premium gas. That shit ain't right.
Hell no, it ain't. All right, y'all. Listen, as we always do, we always give you guys the platform to come in and tap in. Remember, the topic is that should there be specific roles in a household? So you get to come on for 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes only to talk, say your piece, make your point. We'll, elaborate a little bit, and bid you a good night after that. And always thank you for coming on. But yeah, anybody want to tap in and chop it up with the crew? Always invite some folks in, say your piece, say what you got to say.
Because I want to hear this. I know some people got something to say. I wonder if it's like some old school people on here.
Hey y'all, look, I look crazy as ever. I know I was about to be on this live.
Happy belated birthday!
I ain't gonna tell y'all no today.
Oh yeah, happy belated birthday too.
Thank y'all. Thank you. See my voice out because I was partying too much.
Okay.
There.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Hold on, let me take my phone out this thing. Hold on. Hello.
Yep. Oh, babe tapped in. Oh, what happened? All right. I don't know. It went in and went out. All right, we'll get her back on. Well, yeah, go ahead. All right, say what you got to say. What's your thoughts?
Real quick, I do believe in gender roles. I mean, not gender roles. I believe that in a household there are roles that should be defined. I don't know. I'm not specific as to what they are because I think that you have to tailor them to your specific household and to what you like and what your spouse like. Y'all have to come to an agreement on who has a strong suit in what area, whether it's financial, whether it's domestic. You need to be realistic on who's stronger in what area and then decide from there as to who's going to play what on what role, because it's going to, like I said, decide on who had a spade in what area. So once two suitors decide on who got the spade on what, then you move about that. And let's say I'm not a person who will be like, okay, I want to be the main financial person, nothing like that, or want to even be the domestic. I like both. I like us doing a little bit of both, me and my spouse. You know what I mean? We both got to be some of both. So I feel like once you determine your roles, you just play them. You do your best. If somebody's slacking, you should be there to pick up. Or if that person overworked, or if they're not feeling good, or if they got to go out of town or whatever it is, you might need to jump into a different role, you know, and step in for your spouse. And when somebody do that, just give a celebration. Say thank you. You know what I mean? Say thank you.
Yeah.
Show your appreciation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Show appreciation for somebody when they, hey, see, look at this. Hey, get the dog.
Ooh-wee.
Don't,
Y'all,
don't.
I ain't having no dog fights over here. These dogs, yo, listen, these dogs are small, y'all.
Those are pit bulls.
Dog, look at her. She's crazy. Bro, listen.
What kind of dog is
That
that?
was crazy. No. Y'all, these are sheep pools over here fighting, okay?
You got them ankle biters. That's what I call them dogs.
Exactly. Now they got the little people syndrome.
Yeah. No, but that I agree 100% of everything there for sure. Like that was dead spot on. Like that's why I'm so glad you tapped in, because I wanted to hear what your opinion was and get you to get more context into what your comments were. And I appreciate you tapping in. That was
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
That was good feedback.
Always welcome to come in, and we definitely will have you on for sure.
Oh, for sure. Just let me know. Y'all know I love y'all. I'm supporting anytime, any day.
Thank you.
All day.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that 100% because, like I said, you are better at some things. You know, do what you do. That's what you do best, and your partner do whatever they do best. But I just don't want to name it, like I was saying. Like I'd be like, this is what men do. Out the window.
Yep, out the fucking window.
Yeah.
And it didn't even be like that. Not though. But facts. Who we got? Who this?
I see a pop in.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, what it do, baby?
Can't hear.
Think you muted. Yeah, I muted. Or going through a dead spot or something.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you, bro. Might have to unmute your mic.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get him back on. A little technical difficulties, but it's all good. Anybody else trying to chime in?
Is mine doing good?
With your live? Yeah, it's right. Yeah, you've been good.
I can't see no comments. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't know what's going on with that. I think G trying to chime back in. What's up? Oh, you.
And he was. I just heard whatever he was saying at first, and then it went away.
Hello?
Oh, there you go.
Okay, yeah, I had to get rid of my Bluetooth. My bad, good people. What up, though?
What up, though, G? What's happening, man? Back on the scene. What's happening?
Not much. You know, I hit on the ground like I always am.
Mm-hmm. Right. Staying safe.
Welcome.
Yeah, I've been grinding, so I've been like kind of in and out, so I didn't hear everything. I heard about the what was the topic that y'all was just on?
The topic.
Oh yeah.
Should there be
Got it.
Specific
The
roles?
road.
Man, you got a family, so who does what?
I had commented, in the comments or whatever, but for me, like I'm kind of like you. There are certain things that I feel like is my role. Like just as far as cutting grass. I got a 19-year-old son. And I've taught my children all the things that I feel. And I've removed some of the toxic things that I felt like was told to us that about being man in the man role. I threw some of that out. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But like my son, he lived with me, and he would make it his business to call his brothers and make sure they took out the garbage when they at his mom's house. He would make it his business on grass cutting day to go over there. Hey, Dad, I got to go to Mama's house this weekend. Like me and the boys got to cut this grass up. And that make me real proud because that's what I have taught him. You know what I'm saying? And he really stick to it. And but I feel like if I cook better, right, I ain't gonna probably want to cook all the time, but I can take that role on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be like you just got to be the cook because you the woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And as far as the cars, like she say, she thought like I know how to fix cars. I just hate my motherfucking nails being all oily under them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now, if we ain't got the money and the brakes need to be fixed, and we need to save that money, okay, I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna grab them motherfuckers. I'm gonna go over to my uncle's house. We gonna get them tools out. We gonna fix them brakes. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I'm gonna pay for the convenience if I can. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Exactly.
yeah, so you know, I don't think it's road shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's whoever do it best. Because I be damned. I saw my granddaddy eat my grandmother's cooking for so long, and my grandmother could not really cook like that, bro. I ain't gonna even say that. My grandfather was the much better cook,
You said your
Okay.
grand.
but because he was the man, he cooked when he
Oh,
felt like it.
I get it. I got you.
He dealt with that food knowing he was the way better cook. Just because he was in that man thing where I remember I saw him in the kitchen cooking the day making a banana pudding, nigga. My mind was blown like, nigga, you know how to cook? You know what I'm saying? And then I asked him, I say, well, why you don't cook all the time? He said, that's your grandma job. This women's chores and men's chores.
Oh,
I say,
Yeah.
okay, you know. And at that age, that was life to me. You know, that's my granddaddy telling me something that's 7, 8 years old. That's
and,
life. You know what I'm saying? You know. But then now as a grown ass man, I look back like my granddaddy was a strong motherfucker to stay in that position and eat some shit that he know he could have made better.
no, no,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But
salute to your granddad. Salute
you
to him.
know,
But
I'm
for me,
about to say what you.
I
yeah,
threw that thinking away, my dog.
listen, if I know I'm the better cook, I know that for a fact. When it, hey, look, sorry, babe, but you know, you're a little, little flat cooking. I'm a little bit better, so I'm gonna need you to go do something else, and I'll take care of that department. And
And
that's
if she feel like she want to do it, I give her some tips. You know what I'm saying? All right, babe. You know, we know I'm the better cook,
or
so
do
let's get in here together. I help you. You watch me. You know, and we get this together. And then you're gonna be cooking your ass off real soon.
that. Well, G
That-
man, listen, bro. I
that-
appreciate you got somebody
like,
else trying to tap in, man. You always welcome, of course, man. But I
thank you.
appreciate
All right, for sure, man. One love.
Thank
low that.
you.
Yo,
Y'all be easy.
yo, you too, bro. Be safe. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah.
But I agree with that.
Yeah, you spitting some lyrics, spitting them bars.
Bars.
All right, let's go. Who else? Okay, okay.
Hey,
That's right. What up, though?
Got body.
Look, I got it right this time because I normally have my camera flipped
you
around the other
do,
way,
right?
remember? So I got to get by some light. I feel that there aren't gender roles per se, but there are at the same time. Like
Underline,
we can,
underline in a row.
yeah, it's like a gray area that
Mm.
gender
Oh,
roles like the young lady said, whoever does something best, you discuss it or whatever, good. But for the most part, I'm kind of a little bit traditional when it comes to certain things, like
Mm-hmm.
caring for the house or washing cars, doing the yard work, all that shit. I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm gonna care for the house and everything outside you gonna do. And that's just how it is. And it ain't the
yeah,
better or not better, because I took care of myself for a long time before I got married. Okay,
yeah.
good, great. I shovel snow, I cut grass, I took out trash because I fucking had to. But when
Mm-hmm.
I didn't fucking have to, and your ass got a balls and all that, you gonna do that. That's it. Because I'm not doing
You
it.
ass at the balls.
Hey, the person with the balls do it, okay?
You ain't got to do it no more.
Exactly. Now, if
I
he
ain't
out
mad
of
at
town, which he ain't never out of town, then I do the shit, you know.
it.
But for
Yeah.
the most part, you know, he handles outside. That's what he loves to do. I love to do whatever's on the inside within reason. And that's what, if you got the balls, you taking the shit outside. Period.
Facts.
Yeah. I
So,
That's
agree.
but that's it. Thank you guys.
Thank
thank
you.
you. Appreciate you always coming on. We'll be doing it
Okay.
tomorrow. Group
Yes.
therapy, y'all.
Group therapy, Wednesdays, 9 o'clock. Peace. Bye.
Amen. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Man, some good points tonight. Real good points. We got time. We got about like 9 more minutes, y'all. Anybody want to tap in? Let me see who else we got.
in the bag. What happened to Alex? What happened to Alex tapping in?
I don't know. She dropped out. I just invited
Oh, there
her.
she go.
Oh, both. Hey,
Hey, cuz.
oh,
What up,
Hey,
though?
cousin, the wife. What's happening? So I'm gonna see him. So, cuz I tapped you in first. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go first. Go ahead.
Oh, no, your beautiful wife can go first. No, hell no. You go. No,
Well, thank you, cuz.
no doubt.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
hey.
Um,
Hey, girl.
hey. I was just gonna say, what my comment was. Like, I don't think it's not gender roles, but it is. Cause like everybody been saying certain stuff. Like, I just don't feel like women should do, like, take out the trash. I'm not, like, I do a lot of things as a tomboy, but
Every woman that came on, even they y'all, I ain't touching no trash. What's wrong with taking out the trash?
it's disgusting.
It's nasty, right?
It's disgusting. I do a lot of other disgusting stuff. Like, I clean drains and I do all of that, but I'm
I
not
clean
taking out.
toilets. Okay, so if I clean toilets, I can't take out the trash. I ain't doing both.
There you go. There you go. It's levels to it. That's the highest. That's the
That
ultimate
part.
level. We ain't doing it.
Now,
They
I'm not going to
nasty.
lie. I
I mean,
take
they
out,
both nasty. They both.
listen, I'm not going to lie. My man is forgetful in the morning. He has a one-track mind. If it is not on his mind or at that front door that he hitting it, he will, even if I take it out the can and put it in the kitchen, which again, here's our bedroom. Here is the kitchen. So you can't help but to see if it's garbage right there in the bag sitting there, right? Right. Not for my man. It literally has to be at the motherfucking door,
Now they
okay?
put it in the door handle.
And if I forget, then he'll forget. And guess what? I'm not gonna let the garbage just sit here, especially if it's stinking. I'm gonna get the fuck up and take it outside. Now he's gonna hear my mouth if I have to do that, but it damn sure ain't gonna be sitting here stinking, waiting. No, I'm
No,
not. I'm not that type of chick.
No,
Now
that
I don't want to touch the garbage. I don't want to touch the garbage, but if I have to, I'm going to. But you will hear me afterwards, because if I ask you to do so, if I'm slacking on what my roles are, I'm gonna hear from you. So you got to hear this, motherfucker. You forgot the
right.
garbage again. Figure it out. I don't. You got to figure this out, bro. But outside of that, I definitely think I'm old school. I'm old. I'm old. So there are roles for me. However, the roles have been a little bit skewed because for me, you brought up women take care of the household, men take care of everything outside the household. I still believe a lot of that, but I believe also whoever does something better. So if I cut the grass better, I ain't got no problem about going out there cutting grass. However, I'm not looking for, I'm not looking to entertain anyone who can't cut grass. So I would never meet that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because that's part of my words when we meet. And I got to know everything up front. You know, these men that was meeting me probably thought I was crazy because I was running through the list. You do this. Can you take care of this? How much money you got? Like we had to go through all that. So I think once you with somebody, you already know you've already should have had that conversation when you're moving in a household way prior to what the role's gonna be. So it won't be no misunderstanding. But yeah, my man feels like he cooks better than me, and guess what? I'm all right with that. I love dating men as chefs because I don't like to cook. I don't like it. It's not something that I did as a woman growing up. I was outside cutting grass and shit. My mom was in there cooking. I was being the man outside. So I'm okay with him doing the cooking. Um, I'm used to a man who cleans way more than me. I like that because I don't like to clean. I'm used to working. I'm used to bringing home the bacon. And now that I have a man who absolutely believes that that's his role, I'm in a house now more than I like to be. So I'm doing some things that is not my norm.
Let me ask you, now that you was used to doing all that stuff on your own for so long, and now you got a man that's, you know, solid and he can do and take away that burden. Not saying it was a burden, because as an adult you got to do, if you single, you just got to do shit on your own anyway, right?
Right.
But now that he's here, do you have you don't have an issue with the things that you like to dominate? Maybe he dominates it more. Do you have an issue or like giving up that power? Like, oh, like, nah, I can do it just as good, but you do it better, and I know that. But I'm gonna let you go ahead. Like, do you have that issue with letting go of that power that you possessed for so long?
I do, and it is definitely a topic that we talk about a lot, and I'm trying. It's hard when you are coming from something that you gave your complete trust into and you was 100% fucked over. So now that you're starting over, it's kind of hard to relinquish that again because you saw you just did it and you got fucked over. So we do have a battle on. He feels like it's a control thing for me. It's not me trying to control it. It's me trying to protect myself and not be fucked over again. But on his end, he's looking at it as if I'm trying to control all aspects. No, I just know if shit run my way, I won't be fucked over.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to, I guess you want to say, relinquish the crown. But it is on certain matters, it is very difficult for me because I'm used to calling the shots that I call, and I 100% have an actual man beside me now. And some of the shots I'm used to calling are man shots. So allowing him to do that now, it sends me through panic attacks and all types of stuff. So I'm just trying to meditate more now to understand that it's okay. Breathe. You got to trust that he has this. Just breathe. Like I talk to myself a lot, like, okay, trust that he has this. But men that deal with women who's like me need to also understand that we want to relinquish that trust or that reign, but it's hard.
Right.
Just be patient.
All right. So, babe, I'm gonna ask you the same question. All the power and everything that you've done on your own, you know, throughout, you know, time you were in a relationship and doing things on your own in the relationship, even out of it, you know, the power that you possess, your dominance, do you have issues letting go of that power?
You know I do. I do. I do. It's hard.
You know, the people don't.
Okay, you're right. The people don't know. It is hard to let go of that control because it's like Reese said, like you feel like you don't know if your ship gonna sink, even though you know the person next to you is solid as fuck. You still in the back of your mind, you still see a sinking ship. So you like, what the fuck do I do? Like, so that control aspect, it's hard to let that go when you've been in control for so long. And when you're in control, like she said, shit goes smoothly. So you're like, all right, it's kind of hard to now turn over this control to somebody. And like, I know it's going to go smooth, but it might be some bumps. And I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to be on a bumpy ride. I just want to just go, So it really depends. But
what y'all saying together is kind of similar. So it's like, because the process and the thing and how you went about the issues, whatever it is, you've been about it and you know what the outcome gonna be. And if you do get fucked, it's like, all right, I fucked it up. So all right, cool, whatever. Versus you relying on that person and you kind of like, all right, let me give you the reins a little bit. And then you don't really know what's going on, and then it get fucked up, and then you like, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. Now you got to fix it.
Yep.
There you go.
And as
Clean
women,
up.
Hello, cuz. So you same question. How do you same thing?
as women who like my ex-husband abandoned our family in May of 2020. I found out in July of 2020 that he had not paid any of our bills since January of 2020, and I lost my house. So for me, it's still so real. I'm not, this is very fresh for me. And I wasn't looking for another relationship. I was done with love. I told love, fuck it, because you said fuck me back. I'm done. I was out here being a party girl. I was having a hot girl summer and loving it. Dropped the weight, dropped the nigga. I was having a good time. And he came out of nowhere. So one, I wasn't prepared for it because I didn't want it anymore. But we all know God has his own, agenda. And I just sat back one day and said, okay, so you don't care what I'm talking about, clearly. So how we gonna get through this? Because I this can't happen to me again. I can't allow what just happened to me again. And
Right.
the more and more of the relationship that kept progressing, I 100% saw, oh, okay, how you are with your dominance, you ain't gonna be able to be like that with him. He
Yeah.
ain't none of that. And I'm not mad at him, and I get it because I've always played the man role in both my marriages. So to have a man now, like I said, I don't know. I mean, I've done a lot of meditation, a lot of throwing up in my mouth, a lot of heart palpitations, and at the end of the day, it's either I trust you or I don't. But what I don't like is being left in the dark. When I'm left in the dark, I am full blown fucking panic, like, oh hell no. No, and I forget my soft spoken words because I'm very, I'm a Leo, I'm aggressive. So I'm like, nigga, I could do an hour straight. And I know motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit, especially just walking in the door. But shit, I got to get it out, nigga. This is what I'm feeling. And of course, with who I have, that doesn't work for him. He shuts the fuck down. Now I'm even more pissed because I'm still in the fucking dark, and now you won't talk. And I'm figuring it out now that for him, it's ways that I have to come to him, and it's times that I have to come to him, and I'm learning him even more now. I think some of it's some selfish bullshit. That's just my thought process. But hey, that's who I got, and we
Gotta be
just
a
trying
little bit
to
stubborn.
figure it out.
Not selfish, it's stubborn. That's all. It's stubbornness a little bit.
Stubbornness, yes, very stubborn. And if I can get him, because of course he's watching, if I can get him to understand one thing, is to understand that when you have someone that's been through so much, it's like it's a broken record. Now there are ways to mend that broken record, but you have to have the right tools to mend it. I am not someone who wants to wear the man pants. I don't want to be aggressive, but there are certain things that you cannot do or show me that I'm gonna go into full panic mode and nigga coming out. You want nigga here now. My nigga about to meet you, nigga. And that's just what it, and please don't take no disrespect to it. I think on the man's side is when he's supposed to then be more willing to be more open about whatever it is happening, more comforting to my feelings. And sometimes he doesn't do that. Sometimes he immediately take offense. And so then that conversation now has went left. And we can save ourselves and our relationship from going through the bullshit if you also keep it in your head, okay, right now my baby's scared. And I just need to comfort her and communicate a little bit more, and I can get her back on my side instead of meeting me with aggression, because now I'm scared, and you meet me with aggression, nigga gonna come out. Nigga here now.
And we don't do that. But appreciate you, cuz, tapping in, baby.
Thank
Always
you.
tapping in.
Thank you. Tapping out.
See
See ya.
y'all later.
Thank you. Yeah. I
Some
agree.
real good perspectives.
I
I
agree.
agree with both parties, man. I mean, they saying a lot of the similar things, but I would definitely agree to their, their context, like
Yeah.
facts.
I agree. Because I think that's what most women, especially if you are independent and have your kids, or even if you didn't have kids, if you were independent, both of your cousins, right? They said that when you were by yourself, like that's what I was saying. I was by myself. Excuse me, I was cutting my grass and doing all that because I didn't have a man. So and my kids were smaller, so I was cutting the grass. I was also planting the flowers, and I was cleaning up the inside of my house and washing. I was washing clothes at that time, because I had to, and I was taking my own because I had to. So when I got with Richard, even though it wasn't like he wasn't doing, because Richard was always taking out the garbage and stuff like that, but I was thinking that he was gonna be like going, fixing my car and shit, like just other little shit. And he wasn't like, I don't do that. And then I wanted him to barbecue, and he like at the first when he first started dating me, he was like, I don't barbecue. He never did it, so he didn't know. But once he barbecued, he got a whole kitchen outside. Like this is done. He got I'm talking a whole kitchen. He got like 5 grills out there, sink out there, all type of shit, like a griddle.
Ain't stop barbecuing. Ain't stop barbecuing since.
Okay. So I mean, but I feel like you were saying earlier, we ain't going down, we going up, So we growing together. There's some things that I thought that should be a man. He taught me that ain't always the case. It's some things that he probably thought that I probably taught him is not always the case, and we work together. I think the reason why I wanted to say this topic is because I think last week is when we sat down, we was just talking about stuff and talking about strengths and all that stuff, and we was like, yeah, well, you good at this and I'm good at this, so let's work on let's go off of strengths. Whatever you're good at, you good at, and then it's gonna be some things that you never talked about before discussing. It's gonna come up, and then we're gonna see who's gonna be good at that, and then we'll just go off of that. And I just thought like that would be a good topic because I just want to see what people's heads are. Like is it are you in the same mind space, or do you guys feel like it need to be? I mean, other than taking up trash and cutting the grass, which we know that most men, if you live in a household with a woman, most men, or just by yourself, most men doing that anyway. But outside of just taking out garbage, pumping gas or whatever, and cutting the grass, what do you think that a role is? Do you think that the woman should just only be washing dishes, what I'm saying, things like that? Or do you feel like a man should only be doing manly shit? Like if the cabinet fucking broke, you don't know how to fucking fix the cabinet. If this broke, that's the other things I was talking about. Not just trash, but like everything in general. Just like generalize it. Do a man supposed to just work and women just stay home? That kind of stuff. But
It's preferred. I mean,
yeah,
honestly, when it comes to like working and everything, I definitely don't think a man should be a stay-at-home dad. But if that's what they do, then that's what they do.
yeah.
But for me, there's no way in the hell I'm gonna be a stay-at-home dad. Mm-mm.
But you know how I don't know the guy name that was just on here that was a friend, but like what he was saying about his grandfather being a good cook, right? If there's a man that can run a household better, like, because some men were raised by their mothers and they just know how to do shit because they was raised by their mothers, right? And there's some women who were raised by their mothers, but their mothers didn't teach them shit, so they don't know how to do shit. They don't know how to cook or clean. Like, I'm gonna be honest. My sister, she my mother gave her for adoption. So when I met my sister years ago, my sister to this day don't know how to cook. Now she got a whole man and everything. My sister don't know how to do nothing domesticated around the motherfucking house. I'm talking about nothing, not a goddamn thing. So I've been teaching her, how to cook, do things, and But if she met a man that could do stuff better than her, I feel like she would be okay. 'Cause my sister work a lot. My sister work like she just stopped. Tax season over, she stopped her second job. She still got her third job, and she go to school. So my sister is a worker fucking holic. So I feel like she, man that wants to be at home, she worked 3 jobs and go to school. She would be okay with her husband being stay at home. That's what he was good at because she's not good at it.
Right. And like
Yeah,
my cousin said too, you know, there are, it's like there are no roles, but there are like roles. Like
Yeah,
it's just like underlying, especially if you don't talk about it in the beginning. You
yeah,
know, like, okay, I know I'm gonna be doing this, and I know I'm gonna do that, and I'm pretty sure she said the same thing. I know I'm probably doing this more. I'm gonna be doing that more. It's kind of,
yeah,
you know, thing that is just like self-conscious.
yeah, yeah.
But this was a good topic. I
Oh,
really had fun tonight. I had a
yeah.
well,
It
as
was,
y'all see, it's only two of us. I didn't mention this or talk about it, you know, bring it up or anything, but you know, B Todd, he took the night off, you know, some things they had to do, take care of, very important. So shout out to Cuzzo B Todd, man, learning from my
yeah,
mistakes. Make sure y'all go follow that channel and show y'all support and love. You know, this is
yeah,
uncomfortable
yeah.
conversation. You know, not everything is uncomfortable, but most of the shit we talk about be some uncomfortable shit. So if you're new to the space, man, we really appreciate y'all coming in. All right, Barbie, thank you for coming in. My wife, thank you for coming in. T, thanks for coming in with the comments. Everybody, G, Reese,
Yes.
T, oh, man, we really love y'all chiming in and giving
Y'all
y'all
make,
some.
y'all make us better. Y'all make
With not sipping, but my sister Circle D, I seen you tapped in. You was a little late. I know you go catch the playback, but we want to shout out my sister Circle as well.
and I
Those
can't
are
see who tapped in, so I'm sorry, y'all, but thank y'all. We appreciate you. We really, really do.
for
Y'all show
sure.
us love.
Always showing us love. Well, that's it, y'all. That's all we got. Till then, catch the playback. Other than that, see y'all next week.
Peace.
All right, sis.